In this video, I'm going to show you some of the ways that you can customize and style the look of an upload form in Easy File Drop. From the Upload Forms screen, I'm going to click on Edit for the upload form that I want to style. The first thing I'm going to do is in the Setup submenu, and I'm going to upload my own logo for this upload form. Then I'll go to Style, and now we can see that the Easy File Drop logo has been replaced with my company logo. From here, almost every aspect of the upload form in Easy File Drop can be customized and styled to match your brand, website, or customer needs. I'll show you a few of them here. I'll start with the page header font color. I can click in this box and paste in my company color to match the logo. That already feels nicer. Below that, I've got some gaps here that I can adjust to space this out just a little bit more. That feels nicer. I'll work my way down and go to the page text, and let's make that a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's great. We can change the color of that. And move on down the list. When we get to our form, let's change the border radius, which is the curve of the border, to 0. And you'll see that made that a square. If I take that really big, you can see we can actually make that as round as we want. But let's keep that 0. Next, we can change our border color, and we can make that our blue color, or maybe we want it to be a little bit more blue. We can actually click around in the color picker and find a color that we like and see it update in real time. I'll go with one that is a little bit of a brighter blue for that. We'll move on down the list and go to the input labels, and let's play with the position being on a new line. Now you can see that we can actually change the way that the form is laid out. Here, the label is on the same line as the input, or we can have it be on a line above it, above the input field. I think the same line feels nicer for this form. Moving on down, we'll go to our inputs, and let's make the border width 0, and again, the border radius 0 to have it be square. But let's make the color of those a little bit of a light gray color. Yeah, that looks nice. We'll continue on down to the files drop zone. We can change the border radius to be 0 again, and the border width to be 0. And we'll make that color the same color as the text inputs, which was E5, E5, E5. And now those all match. Great. Now we'll go to our submit button, and we will change the background color of that to be our blue color. And we will change the font size to be a little bigger, just so that they can't miss it. Let's go to 30. That seems great. Maybe a little too big. 20 seems about right. And again, we'll make that a border radius of 0 to keep everything nice and square, which kind of feels like it matches our logo. And we can also change the style of this to have it be the full width of the form. We can have it be compact to be just a small button, or we can have it be a fixed width, and we can even say how many pixels wide we want it. And this gives you a lot of options, especially if you don't have a form border, and depending on how your page looks that you might be putting this on, sometimes it's nice to have those customizations there. I think full width looks pretty good. Let's go back to the page background and experiment with a color for this. What if we put on a very light blue for this. Nope, let's stick with white. But you can see that everything is updated in real time. So that's really, really powerful. You also have over here the form state. Let's go to the form submitted. This is what it looks like after files have been uploaded. Now I can again change the border radius to be 0 to keep that squared. And we can also change the background color to, instead of being the default color, to be our blue color to match our logo. And now that's nice and consistent. So we'll come back here and go back to the form. Here's what that looks like. If we wanted to, we could reset all of the form elements by clicking that button, but I think this looks really good. Now we can save, and I'll save it as a draft because I'm not quite ready to publish it yet. As you can see, there are a ton of options to customize and style the look of your upload form in Easy File Drop so that it matches your brand or the brand of a client's project. I hope you enjoy Easy File Drop. Please share your feedback with us so that we can continue to make it even better for everyone.